let's go right into it.
Gotten some clarity on Vitae and maybe how long he might have to be down.
Yeah, I don't feel good about him for this game, but he's improved significantly since last week. So it's still, we won't know. It's just a matter of how quickly he recovers. But he is improving. I can't really give you a window yet.
Certainly still within the 4 weeks, given the decision to keep him off IR.
Yes, definitely within that. We feel good that we will have him within that IR window. That's why we didn't do it. I think the trick with some of this is going to be next week. We don't have any live reps, in a short week. So that's what makes it hard. Even some guys, can you really get them practice reps, even if they are physically ready? That'll be the trick with some of these guys.
Seen some of the guys working off the side, Montgomery, Decker, Kirby. Any chance for some of those maybe?
Yeah,
for
all,
Sunday?
all of those guys are improving, and it's so much of it is going to be what does it look like today? We're going to continue to work, get those guys to the side. Some of those guys are doing walk through, jog through portion, and so we'll know a lot more after this morning.
Is there anyone that you've ruled out or that you don't think will make it to Sunday?
I don't think Mosley will make it.
The rest are still Decker. That group that Tim
I think, to me, Vitae and Mosley are the two that I feel most that would be out at this point, but with more to come. We'll know more out here.
How did Amon-Ra respond to returning to practice yesterday? How'd the body look?
Good. He looked good. He looked real good. Felt good. Moved well. So we feel pretty good.
And then you're still holding that roster spot open. Is that the plan going into the weekend, just to see where maybe you gotta patch it up?
That's the plan right now. Just gives us a little flexibility here.
I did want to ask you about Jahmyr Gibbs. We know what he's meant to this team, and the hurdles he's had to overcome every step of the way. A little bit of a rocky start for him. He said, Sunday he thought it was maybe the worst game he's ever played at any level. What do you say to a guy like that, just that already kind of has a swagger and a confidence to him, just to make sure that he's keeping his head up and bouncing back?
Yeah, it's not. You look. When things happen in this game, it's things are gonna happen, especially when you play outside. I say it all the time. If you're a quarterback or a cornerback, you got to have a short memory, and you got to bounce back. And to me, it's not about that. It's about, man, you just line up again and go compete. Just go compete. Things are gonna happen, and that's what Jerry is, though. He's always been competitive. That's why he earned a spot when he was a rookie free agent. He just worked his way into it and kept grinding and found his way here, came off an injury. And so he's always been a guy that has thrived in competition. So he's had a good week of practice. I expect him to snap back and get after it.
Just wondering how Isaiah Bugs has responded to the first 2 weeks of being that healthy scratch.
He's been good. Bugs has been a pro. He's been a pro, and right before the Kansas City game, he told me, came to me and said, "Hey, Coach, I'm gonna do whatever I got to do, and I'm gonna keep working, and I know the deal, and I'm gonna show you guys." And he's gonna get an opportunity.
This week?
He's gonna get an opportunity.
There was a long time where running backs were sort of out of vogue, right? They weren't considered top of the draft picks, and you've talked about Gibbs plenty and why you guys made that. But both him and Bijan, I don't know, are they unique? Are they exceptions to the rule, or things are cyclical? So could this be the start of something different, you think?
Well, I think they're both unique because you feel like they have so much versatility, and I think that's where, when you feel like a guy can do multiple jobs, certainly can carry it in the backfield and do multiple different, multiple schemes as a runner. But then, man, they have the ability out of the backfield as a route runner. You can split them out and do some things as a receiver. And then they've got this explosive, speed, burst, all those things. It falls back into that weaponry. And I think that's what makes them so unique, both of them.
For Gibbs, he's pretty quiet. How much do you think it motivates him to be on the field, sort of going against the other top running back from the class?
I don't know, and I don't. That's not something I've asked him about. I'm not worried about that. I just know him. He's listen, he's the same guy every day. He's never high, he's never low. You can coach him. He wants to improve. He works at what you tell him. And I think for him, it's just always going to be about getting better than he was the day before or the game before. But don't let the quietness, don't let that fool you into thinking he's not a competitor, because he is.
He's also a little more physical than he probably gets credit for too. You look at the space and speed and everything else, but in Kansas City, I mean, he delivered some blows there. Just running between the tackles, his physical nature, he's very capable of something like that.
No, he is. He's not a fragile back, We don't believe that. And it's, that's sometimes when you see a guy who's got speed and is good in space, that you put those two together, and that's not the case, we believe, with Gibbs. So, look, he's like anybody else. He's a rookie. He's learning. He's gotten better every week. He's gotten better every game, and he'll continue to get better the more reps he gets.
In what ways have you seen that competitive mindset from Gibbs?
You can see out in practice when like he can self-diagnose pretty quick. He knows when things aren't right, or if he doesn't win on a rep. You can just see the determination on him, and it's not a vocal type deal. You can just see there's a demeanor about him that when he gets the next one, he's going to be on point. He's going to learn from the mistake he just had, and he's running to win. That's what he's trying to do.